Okay, I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because this is hilarious. Google Stadia's gaming division reportedly missed its user goals by hundreds and thousands of gamers. It's no surprise. I knew from the very get go it was going to fail because, as you can see here, this is the Google Stadia, and I'm going to go ahead and show you another system because a while back I did last year in 2019, years back. Um, I did a video talking about my thoughts on this new system that they were going to bring out, and I knew from the very get go I didn't really want this system. I didn't really care about it, and I actually had to talk about this because I knew this system was doomed to fail. I knew this system wasn't very popular enough to, sell consoles because of the fact that it wasn't very popular. It lacked a lot of things. And even in this economy, especially in a world where we have data caps and all that other stuff, it would have been cool if it didn't have data caps. But unfortunately, we can't stream games in 4K as they claim on Google Stadia. And they were basically trying to overhype it that, oh, this game can, you remember the commercial, they said, oh, we're streaming games in 4K, yo, come and play. And of course it didn't work out as expected because they are letting go of their gaming division. They're letting go of every
now this is a new system that they're trying to introduce to the public, thinking that they could probably grab the young kids into buying the hype of this system.
And you could tell this is an old video. And I understood from the very get-go that this system was doomed to fail because of the fact that they didn't know their history about OnLive. And I'm surprised these people, this was the UI system that they did, and a lot of people even showed screenshots of this thing, and I'm surprised it's still around. This system used to be the that it could stream on computers, it could stream on TVs with an online. This was the console itself, and Google was trying to recreate that and saying that, oh, look, we're making the newest version of it, but we're doing it better. And it turned out it was a disaster. And I knew that disaster was going to happen because they were trying to sell it as this 4K system that could stream games that could be so way cool, and it didn't work out. It had it, and when it first released, there were so many issues with it and so many bugs that it just failed. And I knew from experience that this was going to happen. This was going to be a big deal. And they were trying to sell this system. And you remember they tried to pre-order this system and selling it. And yeah, and it seems like they had the pro and elite version of it. You could tell that they were trying to borrow from OnLive's idea model, which was $9.99 a month, same as Google Stadia. History seems to repeat itself again, and now they're basically, moving away from it. They're slowly moving away from it. How much you want to bet that they're going to basically destroy this? They're basically going to move on to some other projects. Although, yes, they're going to use the 4K gaming online service thing. It's still going to be used, but they're going to be focusing on that instead of using the system itself. Because let's face it, it's not selling like hotcakes. Google isn't really doing a good job with the system. They basically tried to market this system, and it was basically snake oil marketing that they were pulling with everybody. And I knew this was going to fail. And I knew that Google does not care to listen to me about this because they should have just stuck with physical media. but instead they wanted to go cheaper and say, "How okay, we're just gonna go with streaming because." And they didn't realize that online used to be the thing back then, and that failed. And even though it took longer, that I'm surprised that Google is trying to justify by saying, "Oh, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing happening," and right now they're laying off a lot of people. They laid off 150 developers from Google's from Google's in-house development team, and it's sending red flags. And this is no surprise that this is happening. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't even think Google's going to last another 2 years with this system because Stadia is not the future, I'm afraid. So, anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below and tell me what you guys think of this because I have to go. You guys have a nice day or evening or whatever. So, take care. Bye bye.